watched the movie, Sound of Music, or read the book, The Story of the Trapp Family Singers, you can relate to the real story of Maria Von Trapp. Continue watching this video to get the real story about this woman who aspired to be a nun. Did she achieve her dream? Baroness Maria Augusta von Trapp, known as Nie Kutschera, was born on 26 January 1905 to Karl Kutschera and Augusta Kutschera. Her birth happened on a train heading to Austria, and her parents were going from their village Tyrol to a hospital in Vienna. At the age of 2, Maria lost her mother to pneumonia, and due to her father's grief, Maria and her half-brother were left in the care of her first cousin, who turned out to be her foster mother. To deal with the grief of his wife's death, Maria's father traveled worldwide. Sometimes Maria would visit him. When Maria was 9 years old, she lost her father, leaving her with her foster mother and her son-in-law, who took up the role of her guardian. Maria was a stubborn child who was always getting into trouble. History reported she tried out like this after suffering harsh treatments and punishments from her guardian for things she was innocent of. The stubbornness did not deter her from getting good grades or performing well in school. At the age of 15, Maria graduated from high school. Due to the ill treatment from Uncle Franz, her guardian, she ran away, intending to become a tutor for children staying in hotels nearby. However, Maria met rejections as no hotels would employ her due to her young age. After more trials, she was lucky as a hotel manager hired her as an umpire for a tennis tournament with little or no knowledge of the job requirements. From the money saved from the job and scholarship, Maria started schooling at the State Teachers College for Progressive Education in Vienna. At 18, she graduated from Teachers College. The following year, she was accepted as a postulant aspiring nun in a Benedictine monastery in Salzburg called Nonnberg Abbey. Did Maria von Trapp get married? Marriage happened for Maria, but not in the way she or anyone expected. In 1926, while still at the monastery, Maria was asked to teach Maria Franziska, one of the 7 children of the widowed naval commander, Georg von Trapp. Georg von Trapp lost his wife, Agatha Whitehead, to scarlet fever in 1922. From caring for one child, Maria took up the responsibility of looking after the other kids, Rupert, Agathe, Werner, Hedwig, Johanna, and Martina. With how Maria cared for the children, Captain von Trapp asked for marriage, although the age bracket was much. The captain was 25 years older than Maria. Due to the shock from the marriage proposal, Maria returned to the monastery to seek advice from Virgilia Lutz, the mother abbess. She was advised to accept the proposal as it may be God's will. Maria accepted the marriage proposal but was very angry and sad on her wedding day. According to her, she agreed to marry the captain because of the children, to take care of them more. Their wedding occurred on 26 November 1927, and the heavens blessed the marriage with 3 children, Frosmarie, Eleanor, and Johanna. Did Maria have an enjoyable marriage? The first problem Maria faced in her marriage was suffering from scarlet fever with Johanna and Martina, George's children, on one of their hiking trips. Nonetheless, they were treated for their fever, but Maria had kidney stones. Although she was treated for kidney stones, she developed lifelong kidney problems. In 1935, the Von Trapp family faced some financial difficulties. It turned out Georg had transferred his savings from his bank in London to another bank in Austria managed by his friend Fraulammer. The Austria bank failed due to the 1929 crash. The financial difficulties caused the Trapp family to let go of some of their domestic help and rent out some of their rooms while moving to the top floor of their house. This money problem birthed the singing career of the Trapps. Maria von Trapp grasped to Grace Story. After Lotte Mann, a soprano singer, heard the family sing, she suggested they attend concerts and performances. Maria and the family heeded her suggestion and were invited by the Austrian Chancellor, Kurt Schuschnigg, to perform in Vienna. After their performance in 1935, the family became a singing sensation and became famous. However, the family had to leave their house in 1938 due to Hitler's and the Nazis' activities. They relocated to Italy, then to England before deciding to settle in the United States. Their relocation did not deter Maria and the family from singing and performing. While rebranding their name as Trapp Family Choir, they continued performing in Canada and the United States. One of their performances, reported by the New York Times, described the Trapp Family Choir as unusually lovable and appealing. From concert performances, Maria and the family were signed by Frederick Christian Schang, a talent agent. With the group name being too churchy and religious, the agent suggested a name change to Trapp Family Singers. The Trapp Family Singers made money from their concert performances and started a relief foundation called the Trapp Family Austrian Relief. The family relocated to Stowe, Vermont in 1940, and they established their music camp there. The family all became U.S. citizens except Georg, who never applied for citizenship, and he died in 1947 due to lung cancer. However, in 1957, the family music band disbanded and Maria became a missionary in Papua New Guinea alongside her 3 children. Maria relocated to the United States in 1965 to manage the family house, Trapp Family Lodge. On 28 March 1987, Maria died due to heart failure at 82 in Vermont 3 days after her surgery. She's buried with her husband in their family cemetery at the Trapp Family Lodge. Maria Von Trapp lived a remarkable life. She and her family had about 8 awards, a bestseller book, and 3 movies.